So joining us now is Blaine Graboyes, who is the CEO of GameCo. And let me just tell you right now, there's a lot of buzz about your company and about you. Clearly, there has been some presence, as you said earlier, of some national media. CBS this morning was here following you guys around. So tell me a little bit about GameCo.
Thank you so much for having me. At GameCo, we created the category of what we call video game gambling. So we bring real video games to the casino where people can gamble playing video games right on the casino floor.
So it's not just about chance anymore now, there's a little bit of skill involved, right?
We make games that are all the way from chance and skill to pure skill, including multiplayer games where we bring eSports right to the casino as well.
So when you do something like pure skill, how does the house win on a pure skill?
That's a great question. It's something that we've been working on since the beginning of GameCo. And so we have some really great patents in game design around how we can have single player, pure skill games at the casino. We're showing one here called Soul Calibur 2 Casino Edition. Soul Calibur is one of the most popular fighting games of all time from a company called Bandai Namco. And actually in that game, there is no random number generator at all. It's a pure skill game, but the house still has an advantage, even in the single player mode.
That's incredible, isn't it? I don't think I ever would have thought that what you and I used to play, what did you do? Were you Nintendo or Atari?
Well, I was Atari first, then Nintendo, then PS2.
Oh gosh, so you were the whole gamut.
I love video games.
So could you ever imagine when you were playing those that many years ago that those were going to eventually be translated into a casino floor? I mean, it just seems like, how could you, to win money off of this?
I never would have thought of it before. And I really wasn't even very familiar with the casino industry until about 5 or 6 years ago. I was working in the eSports industry and we were producing a lot of events at casinos. And in meeting casino executives, I learned about some of the challenges and opportunity in the casino industry, particularly around innovation that brings new, younger players to the casino.
So is that a challenge that some of them are facing right now?
Absolutely. The average slot player, depending on the market, is 60 or 70 years old. They're not going to be around forever. At GameCo, our average customer at most properties is 30 years old. So a very different customer that often isn't gambling at all. They might be there for the entertainment, non-gaming, nightclub, bars, and restaurants. But now we're giving the casino a way to have a relationship with them in gaming.
Is there a relationship between, like, let's say somebody who's at home playing on their phone, and then somehow getting them to go inside a casino?
So we're just starting to work on that, and we're releasing our first what are called iGaming games early next year, and we'll be able to see the correlation. But there's definitely a relationship between people that play video games and people that play our games. So when we started the company, we did a survey. We asked 10,000 people, do you play video games? Do you gamble? And what we saw is very similar results to what we see today with the people that are actually playing our games in the casino versus people that are playing slot machines.
Interesting. So when those people age out, the ones who are the 60-year-olds and the 70-year-olds playing the slot machines, we'll start to see a new wave, a new generation of players coming to the casinos.
Absolutely, and we're seeing it now. Slot machines are never going to go away. They are amazing. I love playing slot machines now that I'm in the industry, but there's definitely room for growth, and slot machines aren't really a growing industry because they appeal to an older demographic. We grew up playing video games. It's something we all relate to, and it's really fun and entertaining. So now there's a way to play video games at the casino and win money.
Yeah. What kind of games are you guys creating?
We create all kinds of games. So some of our most popular are match 3, hidden object, puzzle, casual games. We also make a lot of sports and racing games. They have a really broad appeal. And then we also make what are called core games. They're things like fighting and action games. Definitely a younger, more male audience, which is great for the casino because they're not really monetizing that younger male audience in any other way, except for maybe sports betting nowadays. We see a big crossover with sports betting and what we're doing at GameCo.
Great. Anything else you want to tell me?
Well, I would just love to say we're here at G2E showing some amazing new products. Our first ever casino eSports product, we call it Multiplayer Arena. So now casinos can run eSports tournaments directly on the casino floor and bring in, again, that eSports audience that everybody's after.
Awesome. All right, great to meet you.
Thanks for having me.